Welcome back again, viewers, for the interesting conversation that we are sharing with you today. And I believe that you are enjoying and will continue to enjoy the conversation we're having with Ruth, the beautiful lady we have here. I believe the interview is going on very well, and she's explaining bit by bit the processes that are how she's grown and developed, and I believe you two are following so that you two can be able to pick up as fast as she has as well. Now we're going to talk about how she has been able to communicate with different deaf people in different regions, how the variations that she has experienced.
It has been fun for me to communicate with the deaf people. Actually, sometimes when I'm around deaf people, I also become deaf. I don't voice, I don't talk, until at some point the people around tend to think that I am also deaf. Like I'll give an example of a time when we traveled to Kisumu with some other deaf girls. So they're beautiful girls, very beautiful girls. So I also pretended to be deaf. So people around, maybe in the matatus, in town, they could look like us and they could gossip like, so you mean these beautiful girls are also deaf? And I could ask myself, does it mean that deaf people are born to be ugly? No, they are not. We have very beautiful deaf people, like for example, Ruth here. So when I'm around the deaf people, I tend to act deaf for this one reason, just to get to know what does the community and the society say about the deaf people. But I'm loving it that people are beginning to embrace that deafness is not a disability. By the way, we call ourselves the talking hands and the listening eyes, so we are not disabled. My time with the deaf people have been the funniest. I always enjoy being around the deaf people. We communicate well, they are able to express themselves. And by the way, I also love it, and I get so motivated when maybe it's somewhere with the deaf people, and maybe this deaf person had a challenge, and I managed to come in between and bridge that gap between this deaf person and maybe the person who is offering the service to them, and that one warms my heart, and I always feel good being part of them. And I believe that there was a reason as to why God made me an interpreter. There's a reason as to why God made me learn sign language, because my heart feels so deep inside that I don't think someone should be left behind in anything, in any service, in anything that happens that is meant for a human being. I don't believe that someone should be left behind. So when I'm with them, we communicate with them, and maybe I'm able to solve some issues. That warms my heart. So being around the deaf people, it has been the funniest, and I love being with them anytime, everywhere, anytime. Yeah. So being with the deaf people, it has been my happiness. It has opened my eyes. I have learned different variations and different signing skills. And by the way, people say that deaf people are high-tempered. No, ask me, they are not. These people's biggest challenge is this communication barrier. Even you there, if you are a Luo and I'm a Kikuyu, then we happen to go to a gathering, I speak all my Kikuyu and you are there hanging, it definitely by the end of that conversation, you'll go back angry and you'll be like, why did they leave me behind? So the same case happens to the deaf people. They feel left behind because they are communicating, you are laughing, you are making fun, maybe you are dancing to some songs, and this person hardly anything. So that is the reason as to why you say they are high-tempered. They are not. They are the kindest people you can come across. Biggest problem is this communication barrier. That is why we always encourage people out there, learn Kenya Sign Language. You may not do it as a career, but do it as a course that will save a deaf person one time. That is where I started, and I am loving it bit by bit, and I don't think I can fit in another career. No, I can't. Talking with my hands, listening with my eyes, it has become fun for me. Yeah.
Interesting, very interesting. I believe you've heard everything that Rose has said. Very, very interesting, very, very motivating as well. and you've seen the humility that she displays, and the respect that she has also for the deaf community. And I believe other interpreters should borrow a leaf from her. And everywhere, and just as she said, communication barrier is a big challenge, because sometimes, you know, deaf people, maybe they're going to the hospitals and there's communication barriers and all that, but people like Ruth are there who you can call and be able to help you, whether in church or anywhere. We have kind people just like Ruth as well, and I believe that she can be able to even offer assistance whenever you are stuck. You can reach out to her and call her. So she was also today working with Ben in a different show, and I believe, and she was able to, you know, pick up the skit very fast and join together with us, and we were enjoying together as well. And I'm very excited. I can't hide my excitement. And moving on, and how did you create a rapport with the deaf community so that they are able to, you know, get to call you for the different gigs, for the different interpretation services where they, could you please explain to us how you built the rapport with the deaf that they call you to different organizations to interpret?
Despite the fact that I meet them physically, I have social media handles. I am on WhatsApp. I will give out my number after this. I am on TikTok. I call myself SHEEKOH NJUNGUNA. SHEEKOH with SHEEKOH NJUNGUNA. I am also on Facebook, same name, SHEEKOH NJUNGUNA. I'm also on Instagram, same name. I am also on WhatsApp, so you can reach out on me kwa mitandao. And I am also available physically, maybe for some people who are in my neighborhood in Naivasha. I am always reachable anytime, any day. Yeah.
Very nice. So viewers, please continue, you know, follow her on her TikTok, her Instagram, all her social media all her social media handles, so that you can be able to, you know, see everything that she's done. Because you see, she's come all the way, you know, from Naivasha to be with us. That shows the commitment that she has as well. So please follow her, as she said, SHEEKOH NJUNGUNA on all platforms. Today I'm very excited. I'm very excited, and I'll keep on repeating that. And I pray that, you know, God has been able to bless me today, bringing Rose all the way up to here to be with us in the show, and I pray that God continues blessing her and protecting her. You've been with me, Ruth WAIRIMU, with my interpreter doing the voicing, and Tobias Amodi, and our guest, the beautiful Rose, has also been here. So please, any final words before we close?
Ruth, thank you so much for having me today. Thank you for the invitation. I feel proud and I feel honored. May God bless you for that. To our viewers, the hearing and the deaf, kindly, it's always good to accommodate each other. For the hearing people, I would urge you, let us all learn Kenyan Sign Language. It's a very easy course. It is fun. I love signing to songs, I love I love teaching in any topic. Kenyan Sign Language is the sweetest language you can ever do. Kindly try it and you will come thanking me later. Please let us learn so that we can bridge the gap between these deaf people of ours, so that we can make communication easier for each and every one of us. Wherever you feel that maybe in your career you can be of an assistant to someone else, please always do it at free will, because the reward will come to you back sooner than you expect. May you always be your brother's keeper, because God in heaven watches and he carries his blessings to reality. God bless you all.
Amen. Thank you so much, viewers. And that sums up the end of our show. Have a good day and goodbye.